Right then, the new tyre on the GTPs and LMP2s is out, and you will notice it on your outlap. So at the bottom right hand screen we have the before, as in the old tyre model, and you can already see there on the after just getting a little bit of snap oversteer as I go full throttle coming out the pits. Already at this point you can see the mile an hour. Even with that little wiggle, I'm actually faster going down the hill there. So the extra grunt that we're getting, extra 50 kilowatts, which is some horsepower. So it is helping, but at certain times going through a Rouge and Radiant, you have a big lift, and that does affect your speed through there. So coming down now to Le Combe, down the Camel Straight. We're at Spa just because it's there, and you can obviously see the lighting now. Both of these were recorded after the update, so hence the lighting is the same. And you can see there, this mile an hour is about 3 miles an hour difference. Now, this is where the speed difference really comes in. Lots of understeer, a lot more steering angle on that top left-hand one, and very, very gentle on throttle. And look at the speed difference. The bottom one is already at the braking point for the Rivage, and then we're up the top as well. We're a few seconds late, and the speed difference is mighty as well. Again, lots of understeer on the top one. This is both using the fixed setup. So this is a fixed setup before the update and a fixed setup afterwards. The fixed setups were different because of, I presume, rule changing and extra weight and stuff. And again, lots of mile an hour difference down there. Now, coming down to this one, they stop at very similar times, but the braking distance is very, very different. So we're braking a lot earlier on the after the update. I've made race labs nice and big as well, so you can see that on both screens. But yeah, big difference here between the speeds coming out of corners and how the car is reacting through them, and the braking points are a lot earlier. Again, you can really notice it in here. I'm being a lot more smoother with the steering wheel on the bottom screen and getting on power a lot earlier, and I'm not having to wait for the car to get round. And that was the point of there. Again, another 10 mile an hour difference in the speed. Again, not the best GTP driver, not going to lie, but you know, the same driver, so the same standard of driving is the same in both these cars, aka poor driving. But you can see the difference there of what I'm having to do with the top screen to try and get this car around. Now, this video is going to be broken up in certain places like this, so you can see the speed difference and see how the lap is generated on both, basically the laps of the old tyre and the new tyre. And then the next 2 laps are continuous. So the next 2 laps I'll disappear and I'll swap sounds between them. So you can see, again, 3 mile an hour difference for the braking zone, and the braking zone vastly earlier after the tyre update. So here we are coming into the chicane, and then look at the exit here. I'm just waiting, whereas on the other one, I'm already on full throttle, and I'm already straddling the curb as well. So that's 1 lap done and dusted. So now we will switch over. Actually, I'll do one more stop just before the braking line here. You see there's only 2 mile an hour difference, so the extra grunt is actually working really well, but the cornering speed on the old tyres are obviously a lot better now. There was a big hoo-ha with this about not being unrealistic and things like that. The car is definitely trickier to drive. Who knows what the open setups will actually do to change this car around, but these are the next 2 laps are uninterrupted. The sound will be a little speaker, so we'll do the after one and then the before one on the 3rd lap, and you can see how the speed is different, and you can pause it yourself if you think like that. But yeah, I think it's interesting, particularly watching that 1st lap, how vastly different the cars are. And yeah, temperature is a thing. This was quite a cool track. I did try it on a hotter track, and it is a little bit worse, not gonna lie. So yeah, that's enough of me waffling. Watch this video to the end. You might see little differences that might prepare you for these races going forward in Season 2 2025. Like and subscribe to that lovely stuff, and yeah, I'll catch you on the next one.